and even our voice becomes steady and stable, and there is a natural oneness in our behavior, which is imbued with humility. This is the sign of some signs of the progress that happens in us. We have been for the past 3 sessions trying to understand the importance of the cleaning technique available through heartfulness method. Last week, we talked about the general cleaning. One thing we need to reiterate and imprint in our hearts is, without practicing the cleansing technique, there is no progress. It is cleaning which creates the stillness. Meditation expands the stillness. Cleaning creates that simplicity, calmness, and peace. And meditation expands that stillness, calmness, peace inside us. So without cleansing, it is not possible to progress. Even our cherished goal of becoming love is only possible with cleaning. Because when we remove hatred, love exists automatically. Love just shines through from us. So that is why we try to understand the need of the cleaning in depth. And today we want to talk about 2 other cleansing techniques, which is an anger detox and fear detox. A lot of times people think like, oh, I am not getting angry anymore. There is no need for me to do this practice of anger detox. I am not scared. There's no need for fear detox. Because we think that unless we suffer from it in extremities, there is no need for us to do a certain things, certain practices. But on the contrary, if we make it a habit of practicing these cleansing techniques at least once a week, the immense benefit we will realize as we progress. For example, this week something happened. Always Master realizes me before I talk about a topic. He makes me go through that personal experience of why I need it. And then I'm amazed at, wow, is this what is happening? This week, I try to practice that anger detox, but sometimes, we slide it away. But originally, when Babuji gave this cleansing technique, when I started when I was 17 or 16 years old, what I was taught was this anger detox. The technique given was, thou art the ocean of bliss. We are seated in it. Waves from thy ocean are flowing through me, releasing all the impurities out of my system. That was the cleaning that was given to me. Later on, it evolved as the techniques evolve for further refinement. And that's what I practice. And when this anger detox technique came, I started to practice it. But once in a while, we slack off. And this week, I was reminded of how important it is, even as we progress further and further, to practice these techniques. This week, I had a fleeting thought of somebody, of what they did to me about 30 years ago. That's my very close best friends and partners and brothers and sisters on the journey. It was a fleeting thought, but I just said, why am I getting this thought now? And I brushed it off. And next morning, the brother that I was thinking about, fleeting second, I saw him and Master in the dream, and he saw me in the dream that I was angry. So he was inquiring, how are you, sister? I see that you are stressed and angry. And I said, I'm fine. And then I was thinking, I also saw him in the dream. So what is the significance of this? So I introspected and I went back. And then I realized, even though it was a fleeting thought that I was angry at him, that thought was reminded. And immediately, because he's, an evolved person, he caught it right away and he's inquiring, And he did what he's supposed to do. He prayed for me. So I saw the master and I saw him to resolve. Then I realized that famous story that Daji shared with us, and like how impressions, samskaras, are deep embedded, and how we have to do the weeding out in our hearts. This process of weeding out is the cleaning. Don't mind reminding ourselves of the story that Daji quotes always. It was about um, Bhishma, who is a character in the story Mahabharata. And he's supposed to be, we have held his duty, righteousness, dharma to the highest. He's praised for his sense of duty. And even Babuji says that it was true, that he was one man who performed his duties. And at his deathbed, he was on the bed of arrows and he was suffering. And at that moment, he wonders, he looks back into himself and he says, why am I suffering this? There must be a reason, because for every suffering we have, everything we go through, there is a reason behind it. So he asked Lord Krishna, why am I suffering this? I have lived a virtuous life. And then Lord Krishna, look into yourself, and he says, I looked into 100 lives. I can't find why I am suffering this particular suffering. Then Lord Krishna says, go beyond 100 life. And then when he goes beyond 100th life, he finds that he was a prince. He was holding a snake and he swirled it and threw it out. And that snake fell on a bush of thorns and died. And that samskara he was going through, that bhog, at this moment of his death, so he can be completely released. And then I realized how important is this process of weeding. I thought I forgave. I thought I let go of that anger towards my brother for one moment that I had. But suddenly, after 25 years, it just popped up as a fleeting thought, which I didn't even recognize. I just thought I had a fleeting thought, okay, it's okay. And I moved on. But then Master shows me whatever that fleeting thought has a seed inside you. You got to remove that. So I had to go back, prayerfully sit and submit that I truly wish to forgive, forget, and ask for forgiveness for holding on to that moment. And then I had to release it. So this process of cleansing, we have to be it is not loose. All the thoughts that are coming to us during the day, they are not loose thoughts. They have roots somewhere. The moment you recognize it, our job is, even for a few minutes, stop, go in, prayerfully ask for forgiveness for the root cause of that thought, and make the intention that that flow of the vibration of the Guru is flowing, the guide is flowing into us, and it's releasing us from that weakness. And you say, I forgive that person who has caused, and I ask for forgiveness from that person, for even if we are wrong. That will release us. So the technique of anger detox is very important, because we don't know. So many times we go through this anger process inside ourselves. It's not like, we have to scream and yell and that's only that we have anger. It is like the fire. Fire, even a little bit exists inside us. At some point it ignites. So that weakness is like that. Here we are not eliminating the fire element. We are just refining the fire element, where the samskaras are being burnt in it and not being remembered. So the fire will, when it's too much ash, the fire won't go up properly. When all that is released, the fire is glowing properly in its blue light, going up. So we have to work on this fire element, because lot of times, a lot of people don't go forward beyond this third point. Fire element is connected with the third point. It's very difficult to cross it, because fourth point, when we reach, we arrive at a state of witnesshood, which is water point. Witnesshood is you're witnessing. You're not judging. Think about this. The moment you are judging a person, The moment you are criticizing, you're complaining, you're blaming, you're angry, you're hateful, you haven't reached that fourth point at all. So there's no witness goodness. We can be there for 40 years meditating. This is the fact of life. This is the truth. You are still stuck at that first point. You may experience vibrations at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by His grace because He's pushing it on us. We are experiencing it. But you don't have mastery over it. Until and unless we master each and every chakra, we cannot claim to say that, yes, I have reached this point. Because third point is where we have to let go of opinions, judgment, hatreds, emotional disturbances. So thoroughly we have to work on this cleansing technique of anger detox. Every day we do our regular cleansing. Once a week we do this anger detox to thoroughly cleanse ourselves and master this element. It helps us to let go. Because in this technique, because fire, what cools the fire? Water. So that is why Babaji's techniques are brilliant. He said, first, nowadays we have to tell people that connect your heart to the connect your consciousness, your heart's field to that consciousness of the highest consciousness available on the earth plane, which is who is connected, which consciousness is connected to the ultimate source. In the days of Babaji Maharaj, it was very simple. People trusted Babaji. They simply connected themselves to him. So they connected themselves to the living Guru's heart, which is the highest consciousness, which is connected to the ultimate source. But nowadays we have to word it so we don't offend people that, oh, we are connecting to some person. It's not that. You just, it's like if you don't have money, you go and get loan from the bank. You're not ashamed there. Here also we are getting loan. Here it's being given free to us. It's not even a loan. We are by simply connecting our consciousness, our heart to the highest consciousness available on the earth plane, which is the guide's, living guide's consciousness, which in turn is connected to the ultimate source. Any technique, any cleaning, begin with that thought and make that intention that the ocean of bliss with this blue current is flowing into my heart, and it is flowing into every cell, every nerve, every fiber, every blood drop, and your entire system is soaking in that ocean, and it's purifying everything. And as it is flowing through this fire point, the third point, which is on the left side of your chest, upper left side, 3.5 fingers above your left nipple. As it is flowing, let it penetrate deep into that, because there is this pain body that we are holding pain. There is emotional body that we are holding. There is hurts that we are holding. There is anger we are holding. These memories of this anger that we are holding. You have let your anger is gone, but still you're holding on to some memory. Why are you letting go? Because liberation, witness is about taking off, flight. And then there is weight. The flight doesn't take off. Unless we have that lightness and the velocity given by that fire point, we can move forward. So you use the technique to release yourself of that weakness. And at the end, you make the intention, every cell is crystal clear, pure. Cleaning is complete. After you do any cleaning or intention, we need to make this intention, work is complete. That way you are finishing it off. You are making it happen. That's why at this point, third point is when we recommend in the journey where you make these intentions. When you come into point A field and make the intention, the weakness of complaining has left me for good. I have no attachment to it. The weakness of blaming others has left me for good. I have no attachment to it. The weakness of criticizing others has left me for good. I have no attachment to it. The weakness of judging others has left me for good. I have no attachment to it. Cleaning is complete. My intention, my sankalpa is complete. What is a sankalpa? Thought backed by will and with a longing feeling. It has to be backed with that feeling. Yes, you begin with the thought and you give it a willpower, intention. Then you have to feel it in your heart that I desperately want to let go of this weakness. Anger is leaving me. The field of the anger is being modified to its original state. Everything has to come to its original state. At every chakra, darkness is removed, light is removed, luminosity is removed. The point comes to its natural state. So also every element, you are not really removing anger completely. When we were created, this fire point was created, it came with a speck of it. And that anger in the right direction becomes velocity. So at the end, all the elements have come to their original state of balance. Finish. Technique is finished. And you will be amazed at how much you will see progress inside yourself, how you start to observe that you have become more simple, you have become more steady, balanced. You can feel it in your being, that balance, that steadiness, and even your voice shifts. That's why when I want to compare my progress, I hear Dodgy's voice and I said, oh God, how soft it is. He's stern. He's not like, wishy-washy, or he's very stern, very strict disciplinarian. But there is softness. And I compare myself, oh, how can I ever become that soft? So we have to observe our changes. And anger detox is one. And the next technique, before I show you the PowerPoint of how visually it looks, I want to talk about the technique first. The next technique is called fear detox. Fear is stored in the fourth point, which is the water point. In this technique, there is a peculiar way that we have to do this cleansing. It is also called limb cleaning or top to bottom cleaning, or, fear detox, so many words given to this. And this thoroughly purifies everything in your system from top to bottom. That's why it's called top to bottom cleaning. And there is a particular way of doing this cleaning. First, you connect your heart, your consciousness to the highest consciousness that's available on the earth plane, which is the living guide's consciousness, and whose consciousness is connected to the ultimate source. One connection is given. Then you are feeling the light is coming from his heart into your heart. And then you are drawing this light from your heart, taking it up to the top of your head, 6 inches above your head. You are creating a field, a vibratory field. You make the intention, this field is created. That's all you have to do. The field is created above my head, and this light from my heart is going up to the top of my head. And again, you make the intention, this field is connected to the source, ultimate source. And how are we connected to that ultimate source? That is connected through the guide's consciousness itself. So it's almost like a triangle. Why is that we are making this intention of taking it above? I thought about it a lot. Why can't I just directly take it and start flowing, letting it flow through top? And then as I observed, nature of water, we are cleaning the water point. And water is very powerful. And nature of water is, if you put it up on the mount, it flows down. Wherever it is, it flows downward. And its power is in the downward motion. So we are trying to clean the water point. The power has to have that potency and velocity of the downward motion. That is why we take light connected to Guru's heart, and light is flowing from the guide's heart, and it is flowing to the top of your head, and that you are connecting to the source again. And now you begin the technique by bringing the light from the top left side of your head, flowing it into every cell, every nerve, every blood drop, every fiber of your head, and flowing it through the left shoulder. And now it's coming into the third point, flowing through the third point and the first point, and leaving through the hand and leaving through the fingertip. And the second step is again, go back, connect it all the way, bring it all the way, and let it go through the toes, left toes. Third step, bringing the light down again and letting it go through the water point and allowing it to penetrate deep into this area where fear is held, pain is held. Pain, because fear and pain go together. Somebody inflicted pain, and that's why there is fear in you. So there is always a pain body associated, an emotional body associated with this third point and the fourth point. So you have to allow that vibration to flow into that and release all that, and then go to the second point again, and then let it flow through your hand. And the fourth time, you're allowing that light to go through the entire head again and going through your entire body, going all the way to the tips of your toes. And in Babuji Maharaj's research, the right toe has significance. The tip of the right toe is connected with what is called as Chitlek. Chitlek is between 7 and 8, and an inch behind that seventh point. Thought, karma is flowing as thoughts there. And from there, gradually, it always descends and goes out through the first point to the earth. Because karma is coming and we are going through suffering on the earth. So it is moving towards the earth point. So that is why in the heartfulness method, what the guide does is allow that flow, a part of it, to go to the soul point, earth point, ether point. So you start to feel the pull of divinity inside you. That is the first step given to us. And this Chitlek point, when there is so many thoughts, our mind is very disturbed. And if that is cleansed, your mind becomes calm. And that Chitlek point is connected to the tip of your toe. Right? They say this is your right toe. It is connected to the tip of your toe. So in this cleansing technique, you are making a conscious intention that the thoughts are leaving from this and your mind is becoming lighter. So you become lighter and lighter in essence. And Babaji Maharaj further goes at this right toe, the center is actually connected. Center of this right toe is connected to the absolute. So cleansing this right toe has significance. So doing this fear detox or limb cleaning once a week is beneficial for our progress, because we are trying to become lighter. We are trying to move into higher dimensions. We are trying to get rid of weight. And we are only in the blissful myth that only chakras need to be cleaned, and there is only 13 chakras, or there is 7 chakras, 8 chakras, 116 chakras. But Daji says every atom is a chakra in our being. And every atom needs to be purified. Every cell, every atom, every blood drop, everything needs to be purified truly, where darkness is removed, light is removed, luminosity is removed, and that every cell comes to its absolute state of balance. And that is possible with this technique. Once a week, if we do it, progress is amazing. So that is why cleansing techniques are given. And masters give techniques. After a while, they withdraw them because people resist it. People resist and fight, and they bring their knowledge and arguments. Oh, we don't have this, we don't have that. And so they don't like to fight. They said, okay, they're not ready for this. Let's withdraw. Because Chariji Master withdrew point B cleansing at some point. But now we are supposed to do point B every day. So the next generation is going to do some other point cleaning, which they withdrew now. So whatever is given, we should practice it and see how it affects us. How did I realize that, oh my God, I better start doing my anger detox regularly? A fleeting thought made me realize it. So let me share the PowerPoint, and so we can have clarity. And then today we will practice the fear detox technique. So traditional chakras, we have the Muladhara, root chakra, and then sacral chakra known as Swadhisthana, solar plexus known as Manipura, heart chakra known as Anahata, throat chakra known as Vishuddha, third eye chakra known as Agnya, and the crown chakra known as Sahasra, the 7 traditional chakras that have been given. And Babuji's discovery, because he realized when these are on the back of the spine and moving through the spine, there is resistance from the force of flowing from the source, and people were not able to cross. So his discovery was the bypass road, the heart region, which is first is the earth chakra, Second is the ether. Third is the fire. Fourth is the water. Fifth is the air. Sixth is the Agnya Chakra. Then goes on until the 13th. Sahasradala Kamal. At the 10th, and 11, 12, and 13. 11 and 12 godly regions. And 13th is the central region. So we talked about this ocean of bliss blue light technique, where first step, my heart is connected to the highest cosmic consciousness present on the earth plane, which is connected to the ultimate source. The ocean of bliss filled with the blue current is flowing into my heart from this consciousness and removing all the impurities. And coming to this, always we have to, any prayer offered, we have to arrive at that state of humility. So you say, thou art the ocean of bliss, I am seated in it. And so visualize it. See yourself seated in the ocean of bliss. And waves from thy ocean are passing through me, removing all the impurities, complexities, grossness, and heaviness. And let the ocean of bliss carrying the blue current flow through the lower left, the lower right, the upper left, and the upper right side of your chest. And when it's flowing through point 3 on the upper left side of the chest, make a special intention that anger is being released and the point is coming to a state of balance. And when you finish, you always finish with the idea cleaning is complete. And the fear detox. First step is, my heart is connected to the highest consciousness, the cosmic heart that is present on the earth plane, which is connected to the ultimate source. And the divine current from the guide is flowing into my heart, from that consciousness is flowing into my heart. And then you allow the light flowing from your heart into the top of your head, and 6 inches above your head, you create a field. And that light is in turn is connected to the source above. And you bring down, like I showed you, this is a visual that I wanted to share with you, that you bringing the light down and allowing it to flow through your system and flowing out from the fingertips of your hand. And then you allow it all the way to go down and leaving through the tips of your toes. And the third step, on the right side, you allow the light to flow. And as it's going through the water point, you make a deeper intention that the fear is leaving and the point is coming to its balance. And the last, it is going through the entire system, leaving through the toes. And at the end, you make the intention that the thoughts are leaving from the tip of your toe and your mind is coming to a state of balance. So this is the visual. So now what we will do is we will practice the fear detox technique, guided fear detox. So we all get a hang of doing it. Close your eyes softly. Take a deep breath and let go. Feel grounded to the earth. Feel the healing energy from Mother Earth enter into your being. And begin with relaxing your toes. Pay attention to your toes. Feel the energy flow into your feet, ankles, and your legs. Be aware of your legs. Relax your legs. Take another deep breath and let go. Feel the energy flow into your knees, into your thighs, into your hips. Feel firmly grounded in the seat. Feel the free flow of energy flowing there, relaxing you. Take another deep breath and let go. Feel the energy flow into your lower back and into your upper back. Relax your entire back. Keeping your spine erect, bring your awareness to your stomach muscles. Feel the energy flow there. Take a deep breath and let go gently. Feel the energy flow into your chest. Relax your chest. Bring your awareness to your fingers. Feeling the energy relax your fingers, palms, wrists, lower arms, elbows, and upper arms. Feel the free flow of energy flowing in your hands, relaxing your hands. Take another deep breath and let go. Bring your awareness to your shoulders. Feel the stress melting away. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck, jaws, facial muscles. Deeply relax your eyes, eyebrows, temples, and forehead. Feel your brain is resting. Your mind is calm. Your body is completely relaxed. Bring your awareness to your heart. Feel your heart. Your heart is your sacred space. From this space, make the intention. My heart is connected to the highest consciousness on the earth plane, which is connected to the ultimate source, which is the consciousness of the living guide. Bring yourself to utmost humbleness and allow the light to flow from the guide's consciousness into your heart. Feel the light in your heart. Above your top of your head, 6 inches above your head, make the intention that you are creating a vibratory field. Now make the intention, the light from my heart is flowing to the top of my head, flowing into this field I have created. Now make the intention, this field is connected to the source above. Now draw the light from this field of light that you have created above your head and let it flow into the left side of your head. And this light is entering into your head in a three-dimensional way, flowing in. Your entire left side of your brain is soaking in this current. And this light is clearing all the impurities, complex disease, darkness, and heaviness. Light is penetrating into every cell, every nerve, every fiber and blood drop. Every atom is being purified. The potency of your brain is increasing as it's happening. Allow this current to flow in the front of your face and the back of your head. Flowing into your neck. And the flow is coming towards the left side of your chest onto your shoulders. And feel the current flow into the upper left side of your chest. And it's flowing through the fire point. And allow this current to penetrate deep into this area, flowing into every cell, every nerve, every fiber and blood drop, every atom. Feel this entire area is soaking in this divine current. Allow it to penetrate deeper into your pain body, emotional body. Releasing the pain, releasing the anger. Cleaning the memory of that anger and pain and hurt. As this is happening, every cell is being purified. The entire point is coming to a state of absolute balance. The element is coming to a natural state. Allow the current to flow into the first point, the lower left side of your chest, the earth point. Allow this current to penetrate into every cell, every nerve, every fiber, every blood drop and atom. Releasing all the impurities, complexities, darkness and heaviness. Lower tendencies are being washed away. And allow the current to go back up. Allow the flow to go back up again. Flowing through the fire point, the upper left side of your chest. Going through underarms, clearing judgment. You are releasing this attitude of judgment, opinions. Everything is melting and being neutralized. Allow the current to flow into your shoulder, flowing into your upper arm on the left side, and flowing down through your entire hand, flowing into your palm, into your fingers, and leaving the field from the tips of your fingers. And as this is happening, you can actually feel the throbbing of your tips of your fingers. Your entire upper left side of your chest is crystal clear. Come into your heart, keeping the connection with the guide's heart intact. Let the light flow again from the top of your head into the left side of your head, flowing again, clearing the entire brain one more time. And as it is flowing, the divine current is clearing every cell, every nerve, every fiber, atom, and blood drop. All the unnecessary baggage is melting away. The current is flowing through your face. You can feel it on the front of your face and the back of your head. And consciously feel it in your neck, from the bottom of your head through the neck. Feel this vibration, the light descend, and it's clearing the path there. Allow it to flow into your shoulders. And in the back, let the current flow gently in the spine, all the way till the Mooladhara chakra, the earth point. In the front, allow the current to flow again into the left side of your chest, the fire point, allowing it to even go deeper, releasing deeper impressions, clearing the path. Ask for forgiveness of any memory of the hurt and forgive others. Let go. Let go of the pain. Let go of the hurt. Allow the divine current to pass through and melt everything. And allow it to go to the lower left side of your chest. The first point, the earth point. Clearing every cell, every nerve, fiber, and blood drop. Every atom being purified, every cell being purified, every chakra being purified, the sub-points being purified. Allow the light to flow into your abdomen, flowing all the way till the bottom, the Mooladhara chakra, the root chakra. It's gently brushing the lower chakras, releasing the weight, flowing into your hips, into your thigh, into your legs, ankles and heel, flowing through your foot. And the current is leaving through the tips of all your toes. The entire left side of your body is crystal clear. A gentle, deep, long breath and let go gently. Bring your awareness back into your heart, keeping the connection with the guide's heart intact. The light from your heart is flowing to the top of your head. Allow this light to support the field above your head, which is connected to the source above. Now draw the current from this field, and it's flowing into the right side of your head. The entire right side of your brain and the head is soaking in this current. And this current is releasing, clearing every cell, every atom, every nerve, fiber, blood drop. As the heaviness and the impurities are released, the potency of your brain is increasing. Allow the current to flow through the front of your face and the back of your head. And consciously feel this current flow through your neck, clearing the points there, clearing the path. Flowing into your right shoulder. Allow a part of this current to flow all the way to the bottom Muladhara chakra, the root chakra, very gently flowing in the back. Allow the current to flow in the upper right side of your chest. 3.5 fingers above your right nipple is the fire point, water point. Allow this current to flow deep into this water point. And allow the current penetrate into every cell, every nerve, every blood drop, every atom. Let the current go deep into this water point, releasing the hurt, releasing the pain, releasing the fear. Accept the pain, release the fear. As the current is flowing deeper and deeper, this point is coming to a natural state of balance. Darkness is removed, light is removed, luminosity is gone. Point is vibrating in its naturalness. Allow the current to flow down to the point 2, ether or Atma chakra. Every cell is being purified. Every nerve, every blood drop, every atom. Releasing all the heaviness. And this current is again flowing back up to the 4th point. Going deeper, further into this water point. As you bow down, a natural state of surrender is happening in you at this point. Allow the current to flow into your right shoulder, through your armpits, flowing into your right hand, lower arm, into your palm and leaving the field from the tips of your fingers. Your entire upper right side of your chest is crystal clear. Take a gentle, long, deep breath and let go. Come into your heart, keeping the connection with the guide's heart intact. Allow the light to flow from your heart to the top of your head, which is connected with the source above. Draw the light one last time, allowing the current to flow into the upper right side of your brain, entire head in a three-dimensional way is soaking in this current and releasing all the impurities, complexities, darkness and heaviness, flowing through the front of your face, back of your head. Consciously feel the current flow into the neck and a part of it flowing gently all the way to the Mooladhara chakra in the back, and allowing the current in the front to flow into the water point, going deep into it. Any fear that you are holding on to, submit in front of this flow, because the divine current is very powerful. Allowing ourselves to bow down and submit. The current penetrates deep into your water point, releasing all the impurities, complexities, darkness, heaviness, deep fear, deep pain, deep hurt. Everything melting in this current. And the point coming to a natural state of balance. Allow the current to flow into the Atma chakra, the lower right side of your chest, clearing every cell, every blood drop, every atom. Allow the current to flow into the lower right side of your abdomen, gently clearing the lower chakras all the way till the Mooladhara chakra, the earth element at the bottom, flowing into your hips, flowing into your thighs. Allow the current to flow into your leg, the right leg, through your ankle and the heel and the foot. And let the current flow out through the toe tips of your toes. Take a deep breath and let go gently. Your entire right side of your system is crystal clear. Keep your focus on the tip of your right toe. With the intention, excess thought flow is leaving the field. Your mind is becoming lighter and lighter. Come into your heart. That most humbleness. Allow the feeling of gratitude to radiate from your heart to the guide's consciousness. Our entire system is glowing in brightness. Rest in the light. From this place of calmness, make the intention. Cleaning is complete. All my senses are in a state of balance. They have arrived at their original character. All my feelings are in silence. Every cell in my being is absorbing the silence. You may open your eyes when you are ready. Thank you all for joining this session. I will let you all rest. Thank you, and we'll see you again.